Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going over my AK pistol. Ray does not like this pistol at all.
That's a little bit harsh. I wouldn't say that. I would say that I'm reprehensive about it. And it could possibly use some upgrades. Do you plan on upgrading it?
Yes, I plan on adding an arm brace. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. Which one did you say I should go with? Because I do want a folding triangle stock, which these are limited options as far as what to do with an arm brace.
Well, SB Tactical makes a triangle side folder. It's about 120, and then I think you can get the hardware that goes underneath the grip.
Yeah, because I'm not looking to like weld or drill anything in here.
Which you just undo your grip, you put on the thing, and then it puts a little Picatinny rail right on the back, and then you could throw on your pistol brace. That'd
be ideal. And then the whole point of this is make it compact. That's why I kind of want it to be folding for storage and whatnot.
Plan on becoming a tank crewman anytime soon?
Yep. And I guess what this is a Serbian AK. Now, as far as why I purchase it, I foresee them, if not getting harder to get, be more expensive down the line. And
at least for the near future, definitely.
Yeah. And it was just at my local gun store. You know, it was one of those things. Saw it, had to have it. Yep.
I feel like that's how you get most of your guns.
Yeah. And 10-inch barrel, so there is, like, as far as it's obviously not full size and it's not super micro, it's not gonna lose too much velocity, but it will have a large muzzle flash, a lot of noise,
big old fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball. Okay. So do you know how long the barrel actually is?
10 inches.
10 inches?
Yep.
All right, so you lost 6 inches.
Yeah. Which, as far as what it's going to make, what the performance will be with Tula ammo out of a 10-inch barrel, we'll have to see.
So how much did you pay for this?
I don't remember. I don't
remember?
I don't have the price tag with me. I think it was $550, I believe, which it is. I wouldn't say it's a bad deal.
I mean, $550 isn't too bad for a semi-automatic flashbang, but like,
yeah. Like, again, it was there, and right now to order anything has been a pain. And if I was to find a better deal, we're talking like not even $100 difference between if I found a good deal online for an AK pistol. By the time I ship it and pay
get it transferred, deal with all the headaches,
then I'm back at the same, and I don't get to just pick it up. It's more.
And the only one in my mind that I put that would really compete with me, because this is the Yugoslavian Serbian, this is their M70, right?
Mm-hmm.
From who is it?
I'm gonna butcher by pronouncing it, but there it is on the side.
Zastava, yes.
Yes.
Same as my
arms.
RPK, same as a lot of the good AKs, same as I believe my PSL. So they all have that in common. You have the reinforced trunnion, which is really nice. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go ahead. And I cannot add a muzzle device to it, I don't believe.
Yep. It's you get what you get with this one. It's pinned and welded. There ain't really much you can do. But the AKP from Palmetto State Armory is the only thing that really would compete with this, because Serbia makes good AKs. This is going to be a very good AK, but you know, as it is, there's not a whole lot you can do with your what do they call this? Chopper?
Yeah.
Your chopper here. Unless you're doing a drive-by, I don't think it's going to do a whole lot, because nothing's comfortable. That's why stocks were invented.
Yeah.
So get a nice stock on it, which I do actually like this.
Which grip. No, it will not. It will be an arm brace. I had a nice.
Well, yes, but that's like if this had a longer barrel, then that's why stocks were invented.
Yes.
So yeah, sights. Let's have a look at those. So simple little notch, part of your hinged dust cover. That's pretty cool. And fairly typical, sort of a smushed front sight.
Which, for adding an optic to this, I'm not sure is completely possible.
You have night sights on this, apparently.
What was that?
You have night sights. See? It's got a little tritium dot, and then it's got that. And there's your regular sights. So you get night sights on this, bitch. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because adding.
And then you said this. Oh, I'm sorry.
What was that? No, I'm saying for adding a red dot, it's gonna be quite difficult.
Actually, I have a surprise for you. So you know my RPK, yeah?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't have any hardware to mount to optics. So I did some digging, and I found a company that uses your trigger pins right here.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody can see these 2 pins right there. And it mounts an optics rail, a ComBlock optics rail on there. They even have their own little dogleg mounts so you can put on a red dot or a scope. Considering that yours has these big leaf ears in the back, I think that you're going to want to go with the red dot.
Yes.
I don't know if you had plans of trying to do sniper work with this.
No.
But I'm sorry, but I got to be here to dash those. Yeah, you're probably going to want to go with a red dot, unless you can get one that mounts over it. But a lot of them, they tend to come right over the dust cover.
Red dot that go on there.
But I mean,
and that's as far as I would go with it. Adding a red dot arm brace, I'd be happy with that.
And you said that these magazines hold the bolt open?
Yeah, as far as what I was messing with it earlier, I don't know if it has.
Huh. Now you're sure that that's bolt hold open?
Yeah, like if it was the last round.
Like it isn't just stuck?
Well, it's stuck for the magazine. If I release the magazine, obviously the belt's going to go forward.
Okay, so. Which you also have a little notch on your safety, so that way you can hold that bolt back. Which, something that I've noticed is, go ahead and hold that back. And
yep, go ahead.
Yeah, look at that. Your bolt is chrome. I don't think that they can see that very well. But either way, the bolt carrier, they're both chrome. Just like on my RPK.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Oh, I went and I cleaned that after we put about 300 rounds through it. And every single inch of that was basically painted black all the way down the guide rod. And it had a lot of like...
Your RPK.
Yes. Yep. It had a lot of like black all over it. But because it was nickel or nickel boron or whatever the hell this is, chrome, cleans up really nice. So the fact that they put that on this means that when you get all that blast back from all that unburnt powder from your 10-inch barrel, it's going to be a lot easier to clean up. So that's pretty neat. That's nifty. See if I can get this thing to work. Everything on it is kind of stiff though. So
does it get broken in?
Yeah, you're going to need to shoot this a lot. I expect it to come out every single time we go shooting.
Once the upgrades are on there, it certainly will.
If you don't take it out, you're going to lose your buff from Mikhail Kalashnikov. So, go ahead and just pop that bad boy back in there for you. Hand it back to you. Tell us more about it.
The only real thing is, like, after adding the arm brace, I want to see how it performs at 100. Again, me with the AK with irons, like full size that is, I'm not the most accurate with it. So with this, how much accuracy am I giving up for it being compact? We'll have to see. Right now being winter, well, turning towards winter, most likely taking an indoor range at 25 yards. You know, you can't really group it that, like, as far as there's going to be no drop, will I really see those factors go into play? I didn't really love the sights that are on it. I felt like the little notch feels a bit small. Doesn't give you a whole lot to work with. Just for lining it up. But outside of that, I felt like, again, not the best deal, but it's a market where there's a lot of options now as far as getting an AK or AK pistol. Yeah,
everything's kind of gone the way of hyper expensive and...
Yeah, and it's like, and it's the same thing with like ammo where it's like, beginning of the summer, I'm like, oh yeah, by winter it should be normal, and then right now when it's winter,
and it's never been worse.
And I'm saying, yeah, it'll be fine in the spring, and then spring comes around. So it's like, for me, it's like if the AK was available now, it could go down in price in the spring, could go up in price by this time next year. Who knows? And I am not regretting this purchase at all.
I mean, at least you have it. I wanted my own AKP from Palmetto. I will probably never see it, just like their AK-74s.
Or even like their Glock clone Was that
Yes,
called?
the dagger.
Yeah, I was interested in one of those.
Yeah. 2020's been enough. Anyway. So anything else to add?
Nope, that's about it. I'm happy with it. If you were to find yourself with, I guess, a Serbian AK, a local gun store,
Zastava. Should have a model number.
would definitely recommend it.
Model ZPAP 92. And then, maybe go ahead and pick it up according to Saw. I kind of think that... So when it comes to, in my opinion, the Zastava arms, they're very good. They're very well made. I have some grievances, though. Add a little pick rail to the back. Come on, guys. It's 2020. You can do it. If Palmetto can do it, you can do it. I'm sorry, Palmetto. Zastava has been making them for a long time. They do make technically better AKs. And it's mostly down to like hardware and little things, but anyway. So pick rail on the back. We need some of those com block rails, because what in the hell else are we gonna do with this? And muzzle devices. Like, what are you doing? What is this? Why is this here? You couldn't even put on one of the cool ones that looks like the AK-74. What are you doing? And then for your full-size ones, why do they not have bayonet lugs? It's not even an AK anymore. What are you doing? Anyway, so, Zastava, you ever fix any of those problems and want to send me a couple of models? Just to see how they do? See how they fit the old bayonets? In fact, why doesn't this thing have a bayonet lug? Like, if you're going to be going close quarters, you want to be able to poke someone real good, right?
Yeah.
Or at the very least, have the ability to add on one of those, like, crazy brakes with all the spikes on it. And then a nice Punisher skull and a 3%er magazine.
Yes.
And okay.
All of that.
Shit post over. Here's your gun bag.
Thank you, sir. And yeah, it really depends what you're looking for. If you want better accuracy, full-size AK. If you want something more compact,
which
best bet.
AKs are fairly accurate. I don't want to hear bunk about it. They're not the most accurate. They're not AR accurate.
It's not. It's
like you could do
rifle.
DMR work with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not so much this, but larger AKs. Yes.
I think the thing that's going to be with that is mostly going to be velocity. That's going to be the thing, because the 16-inch barrel is basically perfect for the ballistics of the 7.62x39. You can get a slightly longer one, like the 20-inch for the RPK, but you're really not getting too much. You're really like bleeding the stone at that point. 16 inches, you get like a micro-sized fireball and barely any recoil. It's a good time.
Yeah.
10 inches, and
big old fireball.
Don't fire it indoors.
Yes. Without hearing protection. So, not my first home defense pick.
No? Really?
Two rounds, and I'm blind and I'm deaf. Indoors at night.
Clear a malfunction while blind and deaf. Oh, no. Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it this way. Whoever you were shooting at is also going to be blind and deaf.
That is true. And yeah.
That's all I got.
I think a solid AK pistol, but the AK pistol, it's in and of itself not the best option for really most things.
It has its uses. Like I said, I plan on getting an AKP, which is very similar to that. I plan on getting the AKV, which is the 9mm version of that. So, it has its place. Being able to get out of your car with a fully, ready to go AK is pretty nice. Being able to walk out of your room and clear every room without bumping your bayonet onto anything. Unless you own a Zastava. In which case you can't bang your bayonet on anything.
That's going to be... Unless you want to add something else.
I was going to say, that I think that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching.
Have a nice day.